Hi, today we're going to talk about the 4 to 20 milliamp output, in this case from the Myron L 722 controller to control an LMI B9 pump. The basis upon which the 4 to 20 milliamp output operates is in respect to pH. At 0 pH units you have 4 milliamps, at 14 pH units you have 20 milliamps. And so at 7, the midway point in pH would equate to 12 milliamps in the 4 to 20 milliamp signal. We're going to look at a scenario in just a moment where we have a process that tends to be caustic. In other words, it tends to be on this side of the pH scale. To counteract that, we'll be pumping acid at a higher rate the further it deviates from our desired set point, and then slow down so we don't overshoot the desired set point. Let's take a look and see how we do that now. We mentioned a moment ago about having a process in which the processed water, either incoming effluent or something that's not desirable, comes into the system, driving up the pH, making it more caustic. That being the case, we want to really be able to pump in at a rapid rate the acid that the LMI pump is going to be pumping and metering. Let's look at that scenario now. We have it in 7. Our reading is right at 7. We're in a neutral pH. We're going to take our probe now and put it into a much higher or caustic pH. And as you can hear, our LMI pump has really started responding. We're at 15 milliamps and about 77 strokes a minute out of 100. So let's take that back down, assuming we pump enough acid to bring the pH back down. Let's simulate that by going back to neutral pH solution, and the pump has stopped pumping. So that's an excellent example, I think, of how the LMI pump can respond and not overshoot our desired set point as mandated by the Myron L 722 controller and 4 to 20 milliamp signal. In this final segment, we'll be talking about specifically how to wire the 4 to 20 milliamp signal from the Myron L 722 controller to mate up with the LMI pump. The LMI pump comes standard with an 8-pin plug that is mounted on the bottom of the LMI pump, and it has 8 wires to it. The only wires that are needed in this case to connect to the terminal block on the Myron L 722 are the violet and the green, and polarity is critical. So of the 8 wires, all you need access to is the violet and the green. The green goes to power out, the violet goes to the signal out. And once those are secure and remounted inside the box, you're all ready to go. As a precaution, it should be noted, power off to all units and all instruments before working on wiring and things of that nature. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you got something out of this video.